Hi, good morning, guys. Ghost Raven here, and welcome back to another episode of City Skylines 2. I hope you guys are doing well today. Please don't forget to give the video a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll bring you more daily videos like this. So we're jumping straight back in where we left off last time in our Asuka little village. We are a small village actually at the moment, so I'm just going to let the simulation run, and then we're just going to get an overview of what's going on. Last episode we did put in the Crematorium, which is absolutely beautiful. Such a beautiful asset, and it's raining now as well, so but yeah, so it's been hard at work, and it's been retrieving all the deceased bodies. So you can see there's no more little icons above the city, and we're getting quite close to reaching our next milestone. So what it's going to do, that's going to unlock our fire and our police services. So we also need to think about maybe our educational services and bringing in a few more people and creating a few more jobs for those people. So yeah, let's jump straight into it. So let's have a look and see what's happening. We do have some upgrade points, which I probably will spend shortly as soon as we upgrade here. But I might think about wanting to expand the territory. So we are running in about 3,000 currency in the hole every month. So I'm going to turn the crematorium off for a little while. What that does is that just stops the service from happening, and I don't have to then pay that monthly cost. So you can see immediately our budget is much better. It was 2,000 in the hole, and now it's 863 in the hole. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to the taxation, and I'm going to adjust taxes just a little bit. So I'm going to increase commercial by 1%. I'm going to increase the industrial by 1%. And maybe the residential by 1% as well. I just want to try and get into the green, and I want to buy some territory and maybe put a wind turbine up there, or maybe a few, because a little city has grown quite large, so our demand for electricity is probably quite high. So let's have a look at our water and sewage. So we are providing more than enough water, and our sewage treatment is absolutely fine. If we wanted to fine-tune the budget, we could go in there, but that's not something I am going to do. But we can go into the services, and you can reduce the budget. It just helps you tweak it a little bit earlier on in the game, so that you come into the green a little bit earlier. At the moment, I'm not too concerned, because here we are in the green already. So I'm just going to carry on where we are. And if we do run into a little bit of more trouble, then I will definitely think about raising that. Okay, or reducing that. So we've just reached the next milestone. So we've just reached the large village. And with the large village has given us the ability to do some ore mining, fire and rescue, and has also given us the police administration, which I said, and has also given us the fire, which I said it was going to do. And now we have some development points. We have exactly 5. So I'm going to unlock advanced road services for now. I'm going to unlock roundabouts for now. And I'm probably going to... I'm not going to worry about education too much for the moment, electricity too much for the moment, because we're going to start putting up our own wind turbines. So I'm going to maybe just bring in some parking areas if we need it. Might be a little bit early for that, but I just want to do that anyways. And if you can see here, we've got a road that's coming out this way, and it's coming down to an end. There's a cul-de-sac here. So what I want to do is I'll probably want to put in some more medium residential Japanese style buildings. We have got a little bit of demand for it, so I just want to finish off what we were doing the last episode. Okay, so we're going to have those buildings coming in, and then we have to think about the fire and the police. So we've got this section here, which we could split up into sort of the area, or we could move the medical center, and we could probably create another area down here where we have the fire and rescue and all the services. We could add a little bit of services down to this side, but I think for now we're in the hole in 81. Okay, so we are running the simulation on low speed, so let's just speed it up a little bit. We do have quite a lot of few people coming into simulation. Oh wait, we wanted to put down the fire station and the police station. So if we have a look, we can zone on either sides of this slightly medium larger road. And we do have a pedestrian crossing or pedestrian path coming all the way down. We did forget about doing it on this side. So maybe we'll remove one of these houses and maybe just create a pathway through here. and then allow people to walk from this side of the city as well to the other side of the city, because at the moment that's where our commercial buildings are. Our commercial buildings are along these roads here, just off the main roads. Okay, so I don't want people to be able to park on this road. So what I'm going to do is, because we have unlocked the advanced road services, I'm going to go into the road services tool and I'm going to choose the grass. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to paint a little bit of grass in there. And the same thing with these roads. I don't want anybody parking on these main roads. So we're just going to stop that from happening at the moment. And maybe just the same thing from here. I don't want people parking up here. And then I want to increase the size of the traffic circles, and I want to put a tree in the center. So I'm going to do that over there, and we can't do it here for some reason because it's just something to do with this road. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the simulation. I'm going to delete this road, and you can see there's an additional node there. I am going to upgrade the traffic circle then, and that traffic circle is already upgraded. It's a nice big one anyways. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the one that goes out to the industrial zone. Larger traffic circle allows more lanes. So then we can just draw this road back in. Okay, so let's just go from that center point and we can just draw back in quite straight. There we go. Okay, and the same thing for these roads. We don't want people being able to park. So I'm just going to just draw in that for now. Not that it's really being used, but there for now anyways. And then I was thinking of maybe we could probably branch off this road and just create a little bit more housing space on this side. So we do have the simulation pause. I'm just going to unpause it for now. Coming up to the mountain, and what I'll do is I'll put a cul-de-sac. We can actually do nice ones now, so I'm going to do a big one. That's pretty cool, man. It's actually pretty cool. Okay, and these smaller traffic circles, I want to go to the traffic circle and I just want to put in a tree into these other ones. Just make it a little bit prettier. And the same thing with these ones. Okay, it's actually upgraded at that one. What are we doing here? Let's just see. Oh, because it's a pedestrian crossing. We don't want to do that. Silly me. Okay, so where do we have? We have another tree here, here. Oh, we're not putting in the trees. Let's put in the trees. Just make it a little bit prettier. We probably should put in a traffic circle over there. No, I don't think it's needed. Okay, and we are in the green again, and we don't have the traffic, the fire station and the police station, so we do need to start thinking about that. Okay, so there's a few different options. So I do have a smaller USA because I have downloaded the Southwest USA pack. Sorry, I added it to the game without even realizing it. I saw it was available, so I just downloaded it, and this is my active playset, so I just added it as the active playset. So please just ignore that for now. So we just want the small fire station, and it can be off the main road, so it doesn't have to be like we did the other one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it back just a little bit, like that. And then what I'll do is I'll just run a small alleyway. Let's just choose the right tool. And I'm just going to draw those options in there. Use the advanced road tools, and I'm going to remove the pedestrian crossings by right-clicking, and I'm going to remove the traffic lights over there. We don't want anything like that. Okay, so there's our firehouse. And then maybe the same thing with the police station. So let's just have a look what we're going to do. So I want to do the small police station, because that's what we can afford at the moment. And I also want to bring it off the road a little bit. So I don't want it to snap. So let's just turn the snapping, sorry, that's selecting all the options. I just want to turn the snapping off. So small police station, snapping, there we go. Okay, so you can see the road is out that side. And I can just fine tune a little bit, move it a little bit back. And what we're going to do is we're going to have our police station next to our fire station. And the same thing, I'm going to just run a road out and the traffic tools again, remove the intersections and the pedestrian crossings. Okay, so there's our fire station and our police station. I wanted to get the assets in before we started running out of money. It is going to cost us a lot of money to keep them operational at the moment. We don't really have much crime, so I'm going to turn it off for now. And exactly the same with the fire station, I'm going to turn it off for now. Okay, but if these people, when they want to come and they maybe want to come to work, we want to provide them with a little bit of parking. So let's see if we can squeeze in a little bit of parking here. So on the topography, I mean, we do have these small little parking spaces. So there's a little bit of parking in front of the firehouse. And what I can do is I can just do a little bit of greenery here. So I'm going to use the new line tool that they've provided for us. I'm going to choose medium trees. The problem with this is that because they have a growth cycle, they will die. But for now, it's okay. Okay, so just putting some trees in there, making it look nice and pretty. It's because of that tree there, so let's just get rid of that. I think this is shrubbery, so it should be fine. And we can just run another line of trees around the back of this place, and exactly the same over here. And what we can do is we can use the tool, the multiple tool for the shrubbery, turn the snapping off, turn it down to probably only about 90. No, it's too big. Let's go down to like 50. What I can do is I can just add some shrubbery along the back here. Just paint it in nicely, make it look a little bit more realistic. Go. It's like it's been there for a long time. And we don't have access to parks yet, so, and I have added a little bit of shrubbery here, which we don't need, so I'm just going to delete that. And maybe if we can fit in another little parking out the side, we can. So let's do that. Another little parking outside the police station as well. I'm actually just leaving those services running because we seem to be doing okay. I would like to move the medical clinic. Do something what we've done here and provide a little bit more parking. Okay, so this road's not very busy at the moment, so I mean, maybe we can move it at a later stage, but let's just provide a little bit of parking for the people that want to come and use the clinic. So I just want to draw a road off here. Okay, so I'm going to remove the pedestrian crossings there and there, and the traffic lights intersections from there and there. And what we can do is we can add a little bit more parking on the side. So we've got a little bit more space, so not as much space as that. Let's see, it's only letting us do it because of this road. So we can't zone for some reason. So let's just draw in a slightly bigger road. I don't want it to destroy these buildings. Okay. And then I want to do long parking along there. That's perfect. Okay, and then I'm going to remove the intersections again over here and the traffic light from over here. And I just want to start putting in a few more trees. Okay, so let's just so we can't fit any trees in there. These are like polar trees, they're much smaller. But if we put because the other ones were the elders, so the hickory, it was the hickory and the alder, I think. See, the hickory is smaller, so it fits in between, which is actually quite nice. So you can start making these neighborhoods look a little bit more realistic, which is pretty cool. Just want to play with the line tool, just maybe add some detailing in here, and we can try and use this new curve tool and add some detailing in here. Oh no, I almost had it right. There we go. the first one that's causing a problem. No. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, cool. Just adding some detailing. Making the neighborhoods look a little bit more lively. People actually taking care and wanting to look after their places. We can't fit any more in there. That's our parking. Doesn't look great. Can we not fit it in there? We can't. Okay, so what's going on?
Oh, that track was totally lit. We'll be hearing more like that later.
It
in
looks
the
like
show.
it's trying to do it
Now,
on the
if you're part
road.
of my regular posse, you know I'm beefing with
That's
my
interesting.
adventures.
I'm just trying to use the
Too
line
many
tool.
peppermint humbugs as a child. And
See, we
look
should be
where
able
it
to
gets you.
put plenty in here.
I can't even chew a croissant these days. But good news, I've decided to give up trying to save the ivory and get myself a decked out grill. I'm thinking I could
Little bit of
rock
space.
a gold rim, maybe a diamond for extra bling. Check me out next time you see me on the
Okay.
street. Gonna be slaying.
I don't
some
like the slightly bigger road, but it's fine. It's working for now. We do have quite a lot of demand for more medium residential. I just want to add some more trees in and just make these areas look a little bit more lively. We are going to start thinking about parks and things like that. You know, maybe we can run a pathway running along the water's edge, so we can run it sort of out this way. See if we can hook it up anyway, and maybe we can bring it through this side. We'll probably lose a little bit of housing. But let's just chop this house in half. Sorry, dude. I don't know why he's upset. But that house has been abandoned, so we're going to make another one. And it is asking for some more medium residential, so I'm going to add 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 buildings on the cul-de-sac. So nice big buildings going to come in there. Some more medium residential at least. Okay, so let's just get back to adding a little bit more detailing. What I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and use the tool and see if we can just increase the number of trees we have in here. If you hold it down in the same place, what it'll do is it will try and fill in all the blank spaces. Just painting in trees, keeping it nice, making it look really pretty. So add some elders in here as well. We're not really adding any of the younger trees as well, which we probably should be doing. Maybe add some more pedestrian crossings in there. We're going to get some smaller trees in the center, in and around it, like the houses. We can run a pathway so people want to go and explore the mountains, they can go up for a walk. Want to go and explore nature, they can. I think it's cool. We do want to try and bring, or we can bring this in a little bit closer to these houses and then wrap it around the back completely. So let's just try. So cool. And what it can do is it can, I don't want it to, just want it to veer off at a different angle. I don't know if I want to cut this house in half or get this house taken away, but I mean, a little bit more realism. I don't know why it is now freaked out and completely rezoned all of those. The pathways caused havoc. So we've lost a few houses there. No! Okay, well, some new houses will come in and it'll look a little bit better. Okay, and I'm just going to add some shrubbery. Let's use the line tool again. There we go. Hospital, I want to see if I can try and not going to be able to fit trees in there at all. Yeah, it's not giving me the option, it's just not enough space. Okay, so let's just drop in a few different colors. Is anybody even using this parking lot? No, they're not. Nobody's using those parking lots either. Okay, so we definitely need to get our, goodness, we need to get our crematorium back up and running. Let's do that. Do have a lot of money, but I don't want to. Okay, so I'm going to run a little bit in the hole just for a little while. So I'm going to activate the police services. We are now 4,300 in the hole, but is asking us for a lot more residential demand. So okay, we do have those that have come in there, and we have these nice ones that have come in here, which I think is actually quite pretty. And it's raining again, guys. We need a few more trees over here to make that look a little bit prettier. This neighborhood's starting to take shape. We definitely need more trees in here. Definitely. Okay, so let's do... maybe we should get in a parking lot or something on the side for these houses. There's an underground parking facility, which actually has a lot of medium. It's too big. Medium is too big. So a tiny parking lot, guys. And these are low residential, so maybe we just want to keep it open, keep it green space. I like a lot of green space. It's important, you know. Keeps you people happy, and if you can keep them being able to move around without having to use their own cars or too much public transport, so you do have, you know, the ability for them to be able to cut through via pedestrian paths. There is so much more demand for residential, it's a little bit crazy. Okay, so I'm going to just, the police station is costing us too much money. We do have 200,000 and we are starting to claw a little bit back. So maybe I'm just going to keep it active for now. If we do have a fire, we're not going to be able to maintain that fire, so it's going to be a problem. But I do need to start thinking about some more residential buildings. I need to get some more residential buildings in here. And we are running out of space at this part of the city. It's looking good. It really is looking good. And maybe we can finish these off a little bit better as well. Let's just see if we can put trees in here. Put 2. I think we're going to have to start thinking about using mods or something, because I want to be able to place things a lot closer. And it's not giving me the ability to do that when I'm doing it like this. Can't fit anything in there. Maybe a smaller bush? What's the smallest bush we have in the game? Look at that. Plenty of space for that. Okay. I assume we're going to have to start worrying about parks and things like that, so... Okay, we need to get some trees up on these mountains here. What's going on here? This is chaos. Okay, we might have to individually place them. Try and cover up the mess of the topography. I mean, we could probably run a straight line. What's there? Is there a bush there already? Yeah. So let's just remove those 2. And then I can... And then in the back there like that. That's so cool. So it's putting in the different ages because they have a life and death cycle. So, you know, when the older ones die, the younger ones will, so you won't have just these dead patches, which can happen quite easily actually. It's looking really cool. Oh, and it's getting nighttime, getting quite dark. We're not going to be able to see much, except look at our beautiful city at the nighttime. Okay, we are still 2,800 in the hole. We do have 173,000, but we are starting to lose money quite quickly. I'll start thinking about bringing in some more people. Let's be quite specific, I think. Another 2 buildings there. I don't mind them parking off the side of the street. Let's get them some parking. So there's a small parking lot. We could just put it, you know, directly in the neighborhood.
Back with Nan.
Why not?
Bringing
Let's
you
do
the
that.
coolest sounds in town. I'm gonna be out partying later, so if you see me and my posse, stop by for a quick high five. I'll be the one wearing the nylon stretch pants, slung way low, and decked out in some fab fresh bling. All my beads and necklaces.
Lots of people want to
and
move
maybe
in.
a nice Sure, can't miss me.
Something
Look
sounds
for the
like it's on
lady with the
fire. We
orange
have
and
a
green
fire in the
hair.
city and we don't have any fire services, guys. We've got a house that's already burnt down. Activated the fire services. Doing his thing, doing his thing. Go, 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 go get him. Go get him. Save some people. Even, oh, there's a hearse already. So before the fire was even out, the hearse was already there collecting the body. I suppose efficiency. That's what my city's about, is efficiency. Ah, shame. Okay, that's thrown us in the hole quite a lot because we've had to do that. Had to activate all of that. We still have some money. Not a fortune of money. Running out of space, we need to buy some more territory, I think. Okay, so the firehouse, I'm going to turn off. The police station, I'm going to turn off. We're still 2,800 in the hole, guys. It's a problem. And we need a school. We need to start thinking about education, for sure. So it's definitely starting to get busier. That's for sure. Just paint this whole area. It's more medium residential. Welcome, welcome, guys. If you want to move in, there's plenty of space. Come. These are such nice buildings. That pedestrians moving in. Parking lots being well used already. It's almost full, actually. Now we need to think about more parking. So before we just absolutely devastate and paint everything, I'm going to put in a medium parking lot. It's definitely messing with the topography, but we can always move it at a later stage. I'm not quite sure where I want my main city center to be. So I know this is not great, but we will fix it. It's not absolutely terrible. Like they've almost cut into the mountainside to be able to put the parking lot down. Just there is multiple levels. I mean, we have made it walkable so people can walk. Oh, fantastic. We just got to the next milestone, Grand Village already, which unlocks offices for us. I don't think we're ready for that, actually. I have no idea where our offices are going to be. Maybe we put them along this side on this main road here. And we're just going to use the only offices we have available at the moment. That'll be an additional income for us, guys. So I'm going to increase. I'm actually going to drop taxes a little bit across the board, except for industrial. And let's see if that helps us a little bit. So 2.5 in the hole. We are going to have our first businesses moving in. Look at that. Okay, so we've got... There's no company there at the moment. Damn it. Okay, no company, maybe because of the taxes. Yeah, there is a company in there. There's a company in there. So we're already employing 28 people, 24 out of 28, 22 out of 22. Okay, no business for rent. And we're going to have another business in here. Electronics and software. Requires producers, telecommunications company. And our residential houses behind. Looks really nice. Going up to the sort of medium residential, going up the mountain a little bit, pathway, lots of people walking, using it. Let's try and keep it small and not have too many people all the time moving in, so that we just slowly but surely grow. It doesn't put any sort of fuss on the infrastructure. And we do have the ability to use parks now. But I think I'm going to think about that next episode, parks and definitely education. I just wanted to be in the green and we're not. So turn the crematorium off, we'll be in the green, but we should have enough people living in here now. I don't know about like a lower rent buildings. Oh. High density residential demand. We do have a demand for it, but we don't. That's why. Okay, so if we just do the Japanese, we've got the medium. So we don't have the option. So we are using the European theme. So low rent. These are quite big buildings and they have a lot of people. You know, maybe, I don't know if we want this. I want it to be this sort of a feature, focal point as you come into the city. We'll have some sort of a nice park here or something really cool here. But at the moment, we're not utilizing the space. But I want to keep it available. And looks like we're almost in the green. Just need a few more people living in our city. There we go. So we're back in the green, guys. We've done quite a lot this episode. We've done a lot of detailing. We've made the city look a little bit more realistic. We've got a pathway along the river, which I think is pretty cool. Doesn't look like there's anybody using it. But if they want to go for a morning jog, listen to me. If they want to go for a morning jog, they can do that. There you go. Somebody's going for a run, and they're taking their dog with them. Look at this. Who is this guy? So he's going home. He's a senior. No education. He's probably educated. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have the ability to educate our citizens at the moment, but it will. We will soon. We will definitely be doing that. So we'll look forward to that in the next episode. Making his way. He's going home, from what I remember. Where is he going? Destination. Oh, he's going home. So this is his house, obviously. Going and standing and looking at his garden. Okay, enjoy your garden, my friend. Not really much space on these roads for people to walk. And to upgrade these roads as well will cost quite a lot of money. Not only that, is that we'll have to demolish some of the houses on the one side to be able to increase the capacity of the roads. If it gets bad, then, I mean, at the moment it doesn't look bad at all. It looks pretty nice. Okay, let's just add a little bit more detailing in here. Come on. Oh, no. No, no, no. We have to do it ourselves. Can't fit another tree in there. It's fine. I wanted to use the line tool and then I didn't have it selected. Can't get another bush in there. No. There we go. Nice shrubbery on the side of the road. You need to start thinking about some parks as well. But as I said, definitely next episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to give the video a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll bring you more daily videos like this. I hope you have a good day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Cheers, bye bye.